Tommy Paul was forced to abandon his All-American match in Miami after picking up a freak injury. Tommy Paul had to retire from his second-round match at the Miami Open after pulling up with an ankle injury. Fans were left shocked when the American number 2 picked up the freak injury during a rally against Martin Dam. Paul was one of the favorites to have a strong showing in Miami, but his campaign came to a sudden end as he couldn't continue playing. The world number 14 came in fresh off the back of a run to the Indian Wells semifinal and picked up where he left off, taking the first set over countryman Dam in his opening match. While serving in the fourth game of the second set, Paul ran to the net to chase down the ball but suddenly started hopping off the court, visibly struggling with something in his left leg. The crowd on Court 7 gasped as the 26-year-old sat on the floor and eventually moved onto his bench, grabbing his ankle as the physio came over. But there was no way Paul could keep playing as he struggled to put any weight on it. The 13th seed decided to retire while leading 6-4, 1-2, shaking hands with his opponent. Dam is making his Masters 1000 debut as a wildcard this week. He earned his first tour-level victory over i.n.j.u.ry in the first round and now finds himself in the last 32. Dam will now face either Francis Tiafoe or Christopher O'Connell. The Miami Open has been hit by several retirements in the main draw and qualifying event this week. And another player forfeited their match within moments of Paul on Saturday. Zhu Lin retired while 4-6-1-4 down to number 5 seed Jessica Pegula. The world number 63 called the doctor and physio to the court when she started feeling dizzy and decided that she wasn't well enough to continue. She's not the first player to struggle with the heat and humidity in Miami this week. British number 1 Katie Boulter advanced into the third round 7-6, 5-1-0 when her opponent Brenda Fruhvirtova retired after struggling with the conditions. Frenchman Arthur Cazaux had to abandon his qualifying match at 4-6, 7-5, 2-1 when he fainted. He was taken off the court in a wheelchair and later shared an update on his health. "I have just left the Miami hospital after spending the night there receiving care and a long series of tests. Today my physical condition is better. My tension and my heart have remained stable," he wrote. Matteo Berrettini almost fainted in the second set of his match against Andy Murray. The former world number 6 continued playing after a visit from the physio and later revealed that he had been suffering from an illness ahead of the tournament.